It's the Chargers and the Broncos under the lights on Monday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. And off we go from Denver. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now it's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there for Denver, and even 50 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to rush coming, and he's taken down. Tui Pelotu. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
For the Broncos field goal, a 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. The Chargers had 8-3 now. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Herbert throwing again. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll run for the first time with Isaiah Spiller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 104 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Miles Jack with a sack. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Herbert. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Ladd McConkey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Williams going to get it again on second down. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. To throw, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taylor now to return it. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab. And that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Bronco defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. This from 44 yards away. York able to send this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Denver's offense ready to go again. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Nix to the air. fighting to stay upright. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now here's Trenton Gill now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taylor now returning it. The danger of a punt that good. A 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That one complete to McConkey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They run. It's Tucker. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Tucker. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. And here's Trenton Gill on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's Taylor on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Throwing Nix. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Nix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chargers getting set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Herbert now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
To the air again, Herbert. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. On is the Chargers punter now. Marvin Mims deep for Denver. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Flushed out right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Brown goes in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. Open man is Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. That pass complete to Moore. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Dio Dangbo there to make the play defensively. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. To return is Taylor. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Herbert back to the air. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a micro. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Sean Tucker, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with... Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Nix to the air. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Now it's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
To throw is Nix. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Chargers 30.
Nix from the shotgun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. The Broncos on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be third and a mile. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Herbert now. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now it's Herbert. Got him in. It's Brown. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man right side is Sharp. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Herbert. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Tucker. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run again. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Able to find Mims. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Shaq. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Franklin. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready. Go.
He's back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Come on. Set. Roll.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.